is up, everybody? This is your girl Melissa Michelle coming back with another quick video. It's been a while. It has definitely been a while, and I missed you guys, but I am back. I'm here. You know, this page is all about KISS. Keep it super simple. I give you information that's going to make your life simple, easier, smoother, so that we can stop overthinking everything, right? That's what this page is all about. KISS. Lifestyle tips, fitness tips, financial tips. You know, I'm not like an expert in all of those things, but I know a little something about a little something, right? So that's what this page is all about, just to kind of help us girls and guys too, to make our life super simple, super smooth, exciting, so that we can love our life. And again, KISS, keep it super simple. Okay, guys, so nothing has changed. Boom, let's get right into it. Today we're doing 5 super simple tips for a mid-year reset. It's June 2025. Half the year is gone. I mean, it'll be Christmas like tomorrow. It'll be Christmas before you know it. But anyway, I don't know about you guys, but it just seemed like the year has gone by so fast. But anyway, we're right into it. We're in June. It's mid-year. So boom, let's go ahead and get these 5 super simple tips popping. You know your girl, nothing has changed. I got my notes right here, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. It's just a way to keep me on track, because you know I'll get off track in a minute. All right, number 1, morning reset, right? Just that simple. It's a morning reset. What does your morning look like? When you get out of bed, are you rushing? Are you know, your alarm clock go off and then you hit snooze, and then you hit snooze, and then you hit snooze, right? And now by the time it's time to get up, you don't have time to do anything but hurry up, get up, take a shower, brush your teeth, you know, comb your hair, and boom, you out the door. You got to go to work. You got to take the kids. You got an appointment that you got to go, whatever it is, right? I want to do a morning reset, and I want you guys to slow down, okay? Now, slowing down is going to take some commitment. It's going to take some commitment, meaning committing to stop hitting snooze when that alarm go off. And I know you probably always hear people say, okay, set your alarm at least an hour, maybe even an hour and a half before it's time for you to actually start getting ready to go wherever it is you're going or whatever it is you need to be doing, right? And I get it. It's easier said than done, because again, that's where that snooze come in. But you just got to make that commitment. That way you have that extra time to just slow down. You can do whatever it is that you want to do for yourself, whether it's, you know, just making you some hot tea. That's what I like to do every morning. I make hot tea. You know, I love to walk outside and get some sunlight. Even if it's just a quick walk to the mailbox. It's just, I don't know, it just makes me feel good. It gets my morning going to go outside and get that fresh air, get that sunlight. Even if it's just, I don't know, maybe you got to walk your dog. I don't know what it is you got to do, but just make sure you get outside and get you a little fresh air, get you a little sun before your day actually gets started, if you can. I know some people, you know, your day, the sun might not be up yet. I don't know. Okay, and I get that. I understand that. But yeah, but definitely slow down. You're able to, you know, if you want to go into the bathroom and do your morning routine as far as your skin, you know, your skincare, wherever it is, take that time to do that. Just kind of slow it down, okay? Another thing that I have personally started doing with my morning reset is stretching. Yeah, I know it may not seem like a big deal, but I'm telling you, stretching is everything. And I'm not saying you gotta, now me, I do this. I will put on my actual like workout gear, because it just makes me feel like I'm, you know, like I'm going, like I'm really just getting going. You know what I'm saying? I like to put on my cute little workout outfit and do my stretching, but you definitely do not have to do that. But stretching, don't make it a big deal. Remember, keep it super simple. If you want to stretch in your PJs, that's fine. Get you a little yoga mat. You can get those from like Marshall's, Walmart, wherever, where it's not gonna break the bank, and just start stretching. Sometimes I don't even get down on the floor with my yoga mat. You may just want to stand and you're just on your toes. Couple moves on your toes, your arm, stretch your arm up, wiggle your fingers, whatever it is, you may want to do, but stretch your body, okay? Just kind of get your body moving. It kind of gets you ready for the day. Pull your knees up, as far as you can go and hold it or whatever. You get the point of what I'm trying to say. But just stretch your body. I promise you it will make a big difference. Another thing that you can incorporate in your morning reset, journaling. I've never really just been a girl that journals, but lately I've been getting into it. I've always been the one to be like, okay, oh my gosh, I feel like if I get everything in my head, if I write it down on paper, like somebody's gonna find it, and I do not want anybody knowing my inner thoughts like that. But I kind of got out of that, right? So don't be afraid to journal. It's a really good way to get your morning started. And by journaling, I mean just put down your thoughts. You may just want to put down, hey, this is what I really want to get done today. Hey, these are some things that I'm grateful for, those sorts of things, or whatever it is that may be on your mind. Just journal it. You don't have to be journaling for 10, 15 minutes, girl. I'm just saying, get some stuff down on paper to kind of get you moving and get your day going, get your thought process moving. And I don't know, I like it. It kind of helped me. All right. So those were some of the tips for your morning reset. And guys, if you have tips, put them down below. Put them down below. Think about what are some things that are hindering you from having a good, smooth, simple morning, okay? And address those things, and you can change them. You can change them. Yeah, you can do that. All right, boom. Let's keep it going. Tip number 2, physical reset. We're talking external and internal. Now, what are some things that you may want to change as far as your physical appearance and also internally as well? Maybe it's some things that you thought you were going to do at the beginning of the year, and then the year just kept going, honey, and it just didn't happen, okay? So I'm going to give you 2 tips within this tip, okay? that I like to do to kind of help me with, I've started to do to help me with my mid-year reset. So when we're talking physical, start moving your body. You gotta start moving your body. Now, stretching, that kind of goes into it with that morning reset. Stretching, that's moving your body. But I want you to take it a step further if you can. Maybe you want to start, walking or exercising or Pilates or yoga or whatever it is that you want to do. Hey, go ahead and start doing it. It's not too late. Now is actually the perfect time because we're coming up to summer, and you're trying to be outside, so you got to get that body right and tight. You still have time. But I personally love walking. I love walking. Let me tell you, walking is one of the easiest things that you can do to start on your physical journey, right? Your health and fitness, health and wellness, whatever you want to call it. But walking is super duper easy. It's super simple. We're going to keep it simple, girl. But start walking. Now is the time. The sun is out. The weather has gotten warmer. Me personally, I love warm weather. So when I'm walking, I'm outside. You can go to a track. If you have a track that's in your city, you can go to a gym. A lot of gyms have indoor tracks. If you're not an outdoor person, that's fine. That's cool. Make it work for you. Get some friends together. You guys may want to go walking together. It's a way to kind of catch up. That's a different alternative than going to get drinks and eating food that is not good for you, right? Like, hey, let's get together and go walking. That's always a fun time. But me, I can walk by myself. Let me tell you, honey, I got my cute little outfit on. I got my AirPods in. I got my music playing. I may be listening to music. Sometimes I'll listen to like a Bible study. I'll listen to some of the YouTube girlies that I like. Sometimes I may listen to like a show or program that I like. And I can listen to it because I know the voices and I can just visualize their faces. And baby, I'm getting it. I'm getting it, right? And don't overthink it. you may want to start out with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and just kind of build up to whatever it is that you like. But walking is super simple, super easy. It's a way for you to get that body moving. But yeah, or if you want to go to the gym or whatever it is that you want to do. But for this mid-year reset, baby, we moving our bodies, okay? So start moving that body. All right, so also we want to talk about internal, right? So that's more of like an external, physical reset to kind of help you with your appearance or whatever. But now let's talk about internal. Let's start really thinking about what we are putting in our bodies, okay? We're doing a mid-year reset with this physical thing, and we got to do internal as well. So what types of foods are you eating? Are you always eating junk food? Always eating fast food? Never preparing your own meals at home? Or whatever the case may be. Are you drinking sodas all the time? These are things that I really want you to sit down and think about. And 9 times out of 10, it's things that you've been saying for a while. Like I said, even probably at the start of the year, right? I'm going to stop drinking so many sodas. I'm going to stop eating out so much. I'm going to stop going to all these fast food places. But again, life happens, right? Life be lifing, baby. Listen, I know. But now is the time to start getting it back together. You know what I'm saying? Get your life in order, Start saying, okay, well, hey, I'm going to start cutting back with these fast food restaurants. And it may be where you're not going to cut back, like you just cutting it off cold turkey. But you may say, okay, I'm only going to go twice a week. If you're a person that drinks sodas like all day, every day, you may not be able to just go ahead and stop it. But you may say, okay, I'm going to try my best to commit to 1 soda a day. You know what I mean? But start somewhere. Start somewhere. So we can get our eating habits on track internally. That internal glow up is going to start showing on the outside. And I'm telling you, you can do it. Don't overthink it. Just make little small changes, and eventually everything will add up. And one small change, you'll be like, okay, well, I committed to drinking 1 soda a day. Oh, I'm doing good. Now I think I want to drink only on sodas only on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You know what I mean? Now me, I know I'm talking about soda, honey, but I'm a wine drinker, okay? That's my thing. Like, I had to really cut back on drinking wine because it's really nothing but sugar. You know what I mean? So what I did, I started by saying I would have like a glass of wine like every night, seriously. And I just was like, okay, I have certain goals that I'm trying to meet. And for me, alcohol, it makes me want to munch. It makes me hungry. So I'm like, okay, it make me just want to eat all kinds of crazy stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. So Melissa, you're going to have to cut this alcohol out. But I know I'm not going to be like, oh, cold turkey, I'm not drinking any wine anymore. Like, baby, let's be real. Because like I said, life be life, and okay? And I love a good little glass of wine kind of here and there. So what I did, I cut out certain days of the week that I just don't drink alcohol. And then when the day comes that it is time for me to drink, sometimes I still don't even want it. And then when I do have it, it's a treat for me. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy it more. Okay? Boom. Let's keep it moving. Let's go on to tip number 3. You guys know I am not going to have you here all day. I want you to reset your space, right? What do I mean by that? Just that. Reset your space, your home. Hey, maybe it's time for you to just kind of get some new furniture. Maybe it's time for you to upgrade, your television or whatever it is that you've been thinking about doing that's going to make you happy. Reset your space. Everybody can't just go out and just, okay, I just want to go get some new furniture today, so now I'm going to do it, right? That's cool. I get that. If that's not where you are and you can't do that right now, that's fine. Guess what? You may want to just change out your decor. Change the pillows on your sofa. Change the comforter that's in your bedroom, right? Change your shower curtain out. You may just want to reset one room or multiple rooms. I don't know. It's really up to you. Just give it some thought. But reset your space, like a refresh. You know what I mean? Just kind of think about something that you've been wanting to buy. If you can buy it, go ahead and get it, girl. Go ahead and get it. Because, I mean, why not? It's a mid-year reset. And it just makes you feel good, you know? It makes it, I don't know, when I do stuff like that, it just make my space seem, almost make it seem like brand new. You know what I mean? So I love doing stuff like that. And remember, you don't have to break the bank. You know, if you're just picking up little decor pieces, girl, you can go to Dollar General, Dollar Tree. Yes, Dollar Tree. Do not knock it. Marshalls, of course, Home Goods, Amazon. Just get you a few little different pieces. They don't have to break the bank as long as it's something that you like, and just swap them out, and you'll be surprised at how like energetic that you will feel. Even if it's you may want to change the pictures on your walls or whatever the case may be, but do something to reset your space. Okay, also don't forget about that car. Do not forget about that car, baby. Reset. What does that mean? Clean it out. Girl, go clean that car out. You got too much stuff in that car. It's clutter, and it just clutters your brain, right? Go and get that car washed, or wash it yourself. If you don't want to do it, you got somebody that can do it, have somebody do it for you. But make sure you get your car clean. That's part of your mid-year reset, okay? Boom. Let's move right along, because I feel like I'm keeping you guys here too long. But I miss you guys. Okay, so anyway, tip number 4, financial reset. Yep. Financial reset. Been spending money the whole 6 months of the year. If you like me, you know, just spend that unnecessary money. But what is your goal, though? You know, your goal may not be my goal, though. So we're talking about financial reset. And that looks like, again, wherever your goals are. So for me, you know, my goal is to save a certain amount of money for the remainder of the year. So that's my financial reset. So what does that look like? Okay, that means there are certain things I need to cut out. You know, might can't go out to eat as much, which I don't go out to eat a whole lot, but still, I mean, I can cut back on that. Start thinking about things that you can cut back on if your financial reset goal is to save more money. Now, maybe your goal is to make a purchase that you've been wanting to make and you just have not done it yet. Now, if you have the financial means to do it, boom, baby, what you waiting on? Go ahead and do it. You prepared for it. You prepared for it. Stop talking yourself out of it. Girl, go get it. Go and get it. If it's not going to put you in a bind, baby, go ahead and get it. You deserve it. This is a mid-year reset, okay? You worked hard the whole year, the whole 6 months. So you deserve to get something that you want. You've worked hard for, so go ahead and do that. Yeah. So, I mean, is it a trip? Is it a trip that you've been wanting to take as part of your financial reset? Are you wanting to save for a particular trip? Now is the time to get it going, right? You already know, trip coming up in a few months. Start saving for it, okay? Go ahead and start making preparations for the future. This future trip or this future item, whatever the case may be, go ahead and start doing it now. This is a part of your mid-year reset, okay? You can do this. You can do it, right? It's not too late to start your reset, okay? Last tip number 5. This is a task reset. And yes, task, T-A-S-K. And I was trying to find another, just a more catchy way to say this reset. And then I was like, you know what, girl, it's tasks. You're trying to reset your task. That's what I'm going to call it, a task reset, okay? So basically, what I'm telling you to do is delegate. Delegate tasks that you do not want to do, okay? Me, one of the tasks that I'm delegating is cleaning, okay? A couple of weeks ago, but a couple of weeks ago, I had a lady to come in and clean my home because I just didn't want to do it. She did a deep cleaning for me, right? It was time for it to be deep clean. I just got a lot going on. But I'm going to tell you something. Could I have done it? Yeah, I could have. Did I? No. Because I just didn't want to do it. So I decided to delegate that task, and it just made my life so much easier. I wasn't constantly thinking about, okay, I got to take this Saturday, or I got to take a couple days to clean the whole house. Like, girl, no. No, ma'am. I delegated that task, honey. So what are some tasks that you want to delegate to somebody else? And, and again, I don't know what it is that is just like a thorn in your side that you just don't want to do, right? What is it? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What is something that you just don't feel like doing for a little bit, or even it's one time, or, something you want to delegate for a couple weeks, or something you want to delegate for a few months, or just put it into your budget and it's like, this is just something I'm just not doing anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is going to be for you. Is it house cleaning? Yours may be cooking. A lot of people just don't want to freaking cook, and that's okay. You know what I mean? That don't make you no less of a woman, honey, if you don't want to cook. You know what I mean? But a way to delegate that, I know now where I live, there's always people that are making meal prep, right? They make meals for people for meal prep, like for the week. That way they don't have to end up cooking all the time or whatever. You may want to check that out. Just see if there's like a company or a person that you trust and clean, okay? That you may want to tap into that resource and see if that's a way that you want to go. Like, okay, maybe I want to get this person to do meal prep for me. That way I don't have to think about it. And also it could still be healthy meals, but it takes that responsibility off your plate. And guess what? You can use that time somewhere else. You can use that time for something else, but start delegating things. I don't know, other things that you may just, like I said, don't want to do. I don't know. Drop them in the comment, though, and let me know. Something that you may have thought about, and you was like, you know what? I've been wanting to delegate this task. I think I'm going to do it now. Go ahead and do it. Why not? It just gives you more time. It frees up your time. It frees up your brain. You ain't got to keep thinking about it, honey. Let me tell you. Don't stick with me. You know I'm your girl. I'm never going to steer you wrong, okay? I am never going to steer you wrong. Again, those were 5 super simple mid-year reset tips. I hope that helped you. Again, drop me some tips down below. We're all family here. But remember, just because it's June and half the year is gone, baby, don't sweat it. Whatever it is that you thought you were going to do and you didn't do it now. Yeah. It's part of your mid-year reset, whatever it is. I'm sure there's a lot of things that I didn't even go over. These are just some tips that I felt like, that I started to do to kind of help me with my mid-year reset. And I just want to pass those tips along to you because, baby, we're family over here. So anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And listen, until next time, bye.